Hey, what's up guys? It's Zed for me. This is a video that I knew I was gonna make ever since I decided to get the Golf R, but I want to make something clear, and that's the fact that I'm not making this video to justify my purchase, but I'm making this video basically to explain some reasons why a Volkswagen Golf R might be a better choice for you than a WRX STI. Let's break this down into a couple of points that I want to make. The first point I want to make is that the Volkswagen Golf R is the more mature car. Looking at the Volkswagen Golf R, if you don't have an eye for the Golfs, the GTI, the Golf R, the regular base Golf, the e-Golf, you can't tell the difference. So essentially, what this car looks like is a Golf to most people. And your argument might be like, oh, why would you want to buy a $40,000 car that looks like something that costs $17,000? Well, the same argument can then be made for the WRX STI, because the WRX is also based off of what? The Impreza, right? So the Impreza is a very cheap car as well. Cheap not as in it's a bad car, but just the fact that it's relatively inexpensive. Getting the Golf R is definitely a sleeper. No one's going to be expecting that you are driving a really fast hatchback. There is no crazy wing in the back that gives it away. The only things that might give it away are the quad exhaust, the 19-inch wheels. Basically, other than that, it looks like a regular Golf. And that's a positive for me. That's definitely not a negative for me. One thing that really slips through the cracks, and I think is very important, is the fact that the Volkswagen Golf R is the last of the sporty hatchbacks. The WRX STI only comes in a sedan form now. And you know, when are they going to come back with a hatchback? Maybe never. Maybe in a few years. No one really knows. I think that they're making way for the Subaru Levorg, which means that they're not actually going to be coming out with a hatchback. The Lancer Evo is gone. That was never a hatchback, but that was another option that people went with in terms of all-wheel drive rally cars. So this Volkswagen Golf R right now really fills a niche that it's dominating, because there is no other hatchback that has this much power available in the United States. The next thing is that for me personally, I didn't want a manual. So these pre-orders all came with the DSG transmission, and right now I'm loving it so far. My fiance, for her, I just can't justify getting a stick shift. Now, the WRX STI comes with either a stick shift or the CVT, and no, I would not get the CVT. Another reason for the DSG transmission is that it's simply outperforming the manual transmission, and that's all going to come down to the fact that technology has just really gotten to the point where a automated manual transmission, which is essentially what this is a lot better or faster shifting than a manual transmission. If you've ever driven a car with an automated manual transmission, such as this one, a DSG, you find this in the higher end cars like the Ferraris and the Audis, and you're gonna realize that there's something about them that is very, very good. You're not gonna miss a manual. Only in rare instances will you actually miss having a stick shift. And you know what? I've got a Z4 for when I want to drive a stick shift, and I know that when I'm driving my Z4, I feel more connected to the car. But it also comes with its inconveniences. So this is definitely a better option if you're looking for something that is going to be able to be a daily driver, as well as something you can take to the track. The next point that I want to make is that I love the refinement. You know, we have the 2011 Volkswagen Tiguan, and the interior quality is, you know, much better than my 2003 Z4. And this interior quality here is beautiful. I really love the interior. So that's another reason that I would pick a Golf R over a WRX STI. One of the final points that I want to make is that the Golf R is not going to sell as many units as the WRX STI. Everybody thinks of the WRX STI as, you know, the kind of go-to car for when you want all-wheel drive and a lot of power in an affordable package. The engine and transmission from this car is the same one that's in the Audi S3. Now, with the Audi S3, they didn't come out with the hatchback version, or else I probably would have opted for that. But essentially, what you're getting is value, because this Volkswagen Golf R comes in at a price point that's less than the Audi S3, and yet you're getting a lot more usability from the hatch. Another thing, stage 1 tune with absolutely no hardware gets this car 0 to 60 in 3.7. Yeah, that's right, you heard it, 3.7. That's as fast as an Audi RS7. No modifications to the car other than a tune, and getting below 4 seconds in a car that's $40,000 is great. Please don't get me wrong, guys, I really love the WRX STI, and this isn't a video, like I said from the beginning, about bashing on a WRX STI. It's not. It's really just a matter of why I'm getting this Golf R. So those are some of the reasons why I got the Volkswagen Golf R. I'd really love to hear any questions or comments that you have related to the Golf R, or maybe related to the STI. If you have any questions or comments, or if there are any videos that you'd like to see, please leave them below. Definitely subscribe if you want to see more videos on this Golf R, and be sure to share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching again. See you guys.